really was a huge win factor
with
for
the
them
right-click wall now.
And I think that everybody else on the other side seemed like they were hitting. So going into a map where he is that solo duelist, and sure, you're going to have cracks playing aggressively. You're going to have the initiators
I can get on board with that. User 5-3-2-1 with the prime. Appreciate the 6 months. Thank you for that. Okay, FUT on defense, Gensmates on attack. Mate 1.
Well, another pistol and a chance for FUT to pick up their first in this series. The defensive side mounted, and a good read immediately. Look at the pings going down. The push up from Yedege inside of B main, about to be spotted. The rotation on the back end sends 4 players from FUT to the A side of the map.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
They were ready for that blitz, but mates, having seen that
if it looks anything like Binds, you might be good for the 2-0 here.
They go back in the other direction. They leave Mini to hold the control, but he loses his life to that
That's your fault for asking me.
Now they have to go through this utility. I mean, actually,
Filler with the prime.
Pistol,
Thank you for the 26 months. Thank you.
With him with a ghost spot up from Yedege. His only trap's been destroyed.
That's the thing. Mr. Farland is currently playing as Sheriff with none of the Prowlers. Like it's not what you'd normally see your initiator doing.
Big stack over towards B.
These rotations again. This is something that mates did.
Oh, dude, they're gonna feel so confident with the B stack right here.
The haunt thrown out. And because of how late this has gone, the full rotation starting to come in, but the knife gives it away.
Yeah,
you mentioned
how
in the
does Mr.
last
Fallon want to play
how
this?
those were. Mr. Fallon will at least
be
in the right place at the right time, but he needs to at least get something. I think he's screwed here.
Yeah.
The aftershock sending him out into the open. 3 players.
Could have been better. We'll let him have it.
Rotation cut by
Dude, they were so confident with the 1-person
the
fake that was going to be over towards B.
They'll be late to the play, late to the party, leaving those 3 players on site. Maybe a bit more passive, but they've gone swinging, and Zeus is there to meet him.
Was it a great stun? How did they all dodge
map
this?
1, but already activated in the pistol round, and a 2 versus 3. With that guy sprinting in, they've already heard the steps. They know exactly where he is. He'll spot the defuse is not being pulled all the way. 1 player incredibly low. There's still a chance for this to go the way of mates. But CNED seals the deal for the other side. It's FUT 1-0.
Guys?
Yeah, good recovery from them in the end. I was a little bit nervous, especially with how the rotations were played. I think
went to go pick up this sheriff. Had me a little bit worried.
That fake, like throwing in all of that sort of utility onto the other side of the map. It was the re-aggression that sort of sealed it. It didn't work out for mates. They weren't able to win those fights. They're not shying away from a fight though, Mitch. I'm looking at
they got the spike down, so they want to buy into this one. 4 stingers, 1 Marshall. One sheriff.
Round 2s can be equally as strong. The 4 spot in round number 2. A confident play from
But have a new coach? Yes, but he has visa issues at the moment.
They're doing the Lothar bomb.
Yeah. The right click. I think you're dead on there. That's what they're doing.
The Lothar buy. Is that what we're calling this? Guys, we can't call it that.
This is somewhere that they've still invested pretty deep. It's going to give them a good advantage in most of these fights. Still 2 Bulldogs left for this fight, but Comeback has now managed to thread the needle through.
That's a great shot.
Fallen waiting for him, lands the Sheriff shot. And now this becomes a very difficult round for mates. They might at least get a plant out of this situation. Anything after that is an uphill battle indeed.
That's a very good seize. It's locked them both
big
into
flash,
a corner,
yeah.
but the plant has
big
come
flash,
through.
Knife close, flash
so
out.
many angles left to cover and no range to be had. They're going to go into the smoke. It's definitely risky. And you can see that Krax is ready and waiting for this smoke to fade. They are not looking the correct way. Kamek
wow, we got a double.
Incredibly well, though.
Oh my god, he's still alive.
Vekash alongside him. They've somehow turned this into a competitive round, and it's left all onto that Sova. Yedege now wrapping back around the corner, but the time has been ticking for a long time. They were waiting ages for that smoke to fade. He's expecting this to be a bait, expecting the wraparound on the other side, and the spray just about connects. It's going to be incredibly close, but he
got it.
has
Holy,
got it.
that was close though. They had a good idea pushing the smoke over towards heaven. They nearly called him off.
Oh, that was down to the wire. 0.56 of a second. Gets FUT their 2nd round, and now it should be plain sailing. A lot of dangers in this round. They lose the opening on the side of mates. They lose Comeback as well, but then this push through the smoke, this classic kill, or classic damage, I suppose it was Vekash to actually take the kill with the Guardian. That gave them not only an opportunity, but the favor of the round, but just about they'll get there in the end.
Okay, force him down to an eco. This is a good chance for FUT now to get a lot of money.
But this was the round that FUT were able to put on the board earlier on.
Like he said, plain sailing.
Nothing Mitch has ever said has ever gone back the other way, so we'll wait and see.
I'm pretty accurate with these predictions.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he got a little bit of damage.
Comeback is currently playing a classic with full shields. And he doesn't even have anywhere near enough.
Yeah, he bought full shield. So what? The plan is if they get a gun, he baits and they throw it back.
That he needs the extra shields, or that maybe somebody else will get a kill.
Or he's just entering and he tanks one of the bullets if it's like an outlaw or something.
Kill, but just look at the damage that's already onto the opposing side. Even still, they're making this one a little bit costly. It's not
Dude, what game do you think we're playing?
But eventually, they'll make it
Apex
work.
Legends.
A costly few rounds for the side of FUT, but when you're winning an extra round in there, I don't think they'll mind too much.
Yeah, I mean, the 3-0 start, you probably do want to be looking at a bit of a stronger economy to fall back on.
Omen all up for the fast rotate, raise. I mean, they could definitely go aggro A and get this raise, or if they want to.
It's a 3-0 start, and that's a downside better than anything they had in either of the previous halves. Now they come up against the full buy from Gentlemates. They come up against a lot of ultimates that are just about to be online.
I think that's what they want to do. 4-person aggro over towards here.
That could be found here.
Then we take on B to kill trips.
A very fast fight indeed, but not one that comeback is even close to winning. There's 4 players here. They go in the back of the paranoia. It's trades to start with, but Crackstead puts bodies on the floor, finds the spike for his side as well.
What's the point of the breach if we're not going to stun?
This round becomes almost impossible for Gentlemates. One away from Prox's ult, though. They might be able to steal the spike back.
Yeah, the issue I'm having right now is I feel like the setup for comeback hasn't been particularly good. Like, there aren't players on the other side left blind. There aren't players like forced out of angles or even
1-3-5-2. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Okay, a bit too late on that one to try block this. It's still a little bit doable.
Stolen it away. The block.
Yeah, they still got Omen flash.
A little bit too late. We've already seen in the last map, a lot of these rounds slipped away from them.
Yeah, they did run for the block the second they saw that ult come online when the orb was taken, but Prox was quick to steal that spike. Smoke fading, CNED sees that that angle is clear. That should hasten the retake from Yedajay and Cracks. All they have to do is make sure they trade, but Main has fallen! And now everyone
no
on
way
that
they win this
side,
one.
looking towards the spawn. Cracks finds his
absolute round, mate. Absolute round he's won there. Dude, he won a 2v5 on binds, and he gets a 2v4 here.
It's crazy.
His aim looks unreal.
Taking up the leadership mantle, and half the time the strat's just, I'm going to kill everyone. Like, this was a 2v4 scenario. I premised it with saying that we saw FUT let some of those slip in the last map, but a lot of it just comes down to this guy's pure individual brilliance. It's a round one, but
it's a massive impact round as well. Force them back down to an eco as well. You see Cracks probably saving enough to make sure that he can drop CNED and op, I guess is the plan.
Well, you said it. They might have wanted a slightly stronger economy than this. Well, they don't, and look at what they're left with.
Cage triggered.
Yeah, the disadvantage of losing those players, but I suppose more so, look at it as the benefit for Mates for doing so well, for making these rounds so very close. Nice flash, good paranoia. That's going to make it very difficult, but even find that opening pick. The nade denies the punish of aggression towards a main, and FUT are out of there for free. They've got a showstopper to work with in this round as well.
They've still got camera that spots legs here, so 1, 2, 3. That's 3 that they spot right now.
Good thing is that outlaw can pick them out of the sky.
Boy. Uh-oh. Oh, man, look at him go.
On shields or even having none at all.
I know
it's devastating.
Squishy as can be. Still
that
3
Razor
versus 3 that they're left in. They're gonna go through the smoke. He's just walked through. An outlaw in hand and come back, walking through smoke, sliding into angles. This guy's feeling confident. The ult's gonna be popped here. He's chasing down the ace and he'll get his 4th. He's solo though.
Left.
It's an easy connection for CNED, but an easy plant for Gentlemates.
Yeah, weirdly enough, he uses overdrive and becomes less accurate than when he was sliding him with a sniper rifle. It shows you who Comeback is as a player, but
the ults, I mean, yeah, FUT will take it. They're going to feel like they could have won the round, but someone would just say, we got 3 ults out of them, and they'll feel good.
As you can see, he's trying to get in the mind of his opponent, thinking just how Kamek would.
Cover going out.
Some would even say they look very similar. For now, at least. doesn't look like he has the time to play with. That spike has been ticking away for a while, and if anything, just going down to that spike probably holds more value. If he can maybe take a player away, he's going to try and bait them in, but there's not really a reason for them to beat Mini just in for style points.
Outrageous at the moment.
Yeah, even if he hits that shot, the round's already far gone. Another round on the board for Mates, but you know, we come into that one and there's not a lot for FUT. 4 pistols, a couple
a little bit
that
costly for FUT, obviously. Zeus popped though.
And they end up committing the showstopper with it being lost early on.
He was also low as well, so I like he would have had to see someone and shoot immediately. Like, I'm all for committing a showstopper in a round like this when you've got that opening pick. I just feel like when he's that low, it was a real gamble.
Now they want to go for the hit. This time they're actually going to use the stun early.
But 100%, that could have been any player there. Just the one bullet needed. Comeback is hasting.
Wait, that's a shot. That is a shot. Full stunned up.
Waiting on the other side, finds the
CNED might be in trouble here.
Out, but he's not out yet. He's made it.
And really good to get away. It's a fast smoke from him.
The high mobility paying off for CNED. We've seen this before, but not quite on the Omen. Still drawing breath. He's seen a barrel. He knows there's someone close. He'll end up drawing blood.
Oh my God.
That could have been the round for FUT.
That's a fat finger.
Oh, man.
That's all that could be. There's no way that that was what he meant to do. And while Yedaje, they know exactly where he is at this stage. Vekaj immediately comes out of hiding, and that's one of the biggest blunders I've ever seen. And yesterday I watched Angel win a 1v2 with no time.
That was really rough.
Thanks for reminding me of that one. Never bit my tongue so hard in my life. Almost drew blood.
They have to eco.
Mr. Fallen
they have to eco after this loss.
It would have been an easy double. And he takes the ult out.
You know as well they're going to slow-mo replay and pulling out the...
Oh yeah, I think you got to replay this.
Honestly,
it's the reason they lost the round.
Our EVS operator, he's having a field day.
He just likes to torture us.
He loves the pain. He loves the pain. But 3-3, that should have been a round for FUT. And if they lose this series now, that is going to haunt them. Look, the man knows what he did. The ult came out, then the hunt came out.
Yeah, he went through every bit of util before he got his gun out.
Look, a nice replay.
Oh my God.
And then he takes
into Teva.
It was the C's. He didn't even have the hunt. He hits ult, then hits C, bro.
Wait, do we have this? Yeah.
Get this man heavier switches, please. That keyboard's too light.
Okay, he smiled at the end.
Oh, they fumbled a 2v4, and now they fumbled that round off. Not figuring what.
Oh, that's a cool replay.
Twice in a row.
Same second. Redemption. No, it's
that was ambition there, Tom. I love to see.
I gotta believe in something. My head's gone, and we're only in round 6.
I wish we could press a button and do like
a
mid-round interview.
After that.
Just real quick. How do you feel about what just happened? That man is going to be upset. Mates,
I'm upset.
They're up against pistols. They found their opening pick as well. Big dive to backside. Good flash that came through from Kamek. The paranoia maybe committed
might have to time out after that one. I don't know really.
I think that has been aim training the whole time he's been away.
Absolutely.
The thing is, it was such a pivotal round.
It hasn't helped.
It's helped him. The return of CNED has been a glorious one, but
it won't be remembered.
Well, maybe not for the right reasons.
Well, he will go down in the end. Mates now take the lead after 4 spies that did a lot of damage. Ever since they've had the rifles, it has been 4 in a row. Well, this
dude,
round,
I half thought he was going to put the replay of the whiff again.
They lost.
I thought he was going to do it a round after.
To a stronger buy. Really solid paranoia coming through from Crocs as well. And that's always the thing that I look to. Like,
no timeout. No timeout comeback. It's the attack op. 1, 2, 3, 4 ults. Obviously, a few of them situational.
But I'm looking for that synergy. I'm looking for what the more supportive players are bringing. And thus far, I have been impressed. Like, it's the youngsters that have done a lot of the heavy lifting versus a very experienced team.
I think they were going to double push mid there, and then Mr. Fallen just walked away.
Maybe he pulled his ult out.
Oh, man. Left Zeus to tank that op shot all alone. Might have been a collateral had he have walked with him. Gentlemates trading out the opening pick. A look to the A site. So far, that is certainly the lighter.
The big bait going on over towards B main
here.
here.
Got a bit of danger brewing as he moves towards this B side fake.
Oh, he's dead.
Stun put through, but
he's
Yedajay hiding behind
dead.
the boxes. The thing is, how patient is he going to be? There could be 3 players here. There could be someone staring at him, but Kamik's walking forward. Oh, there we go. That's an easy pick. Don't. Okay.
Dude, I was so worried for this one.
T
T-Ned's committed on his own though.
Go now! And what's T-Ned has just been caught with utility in hand. That seems to be the story of the day.
After the perfect info of the KO of the
no command call.
Like the Cypher ult.
Thrown in the Nightfall. They have them with no utility and still left stuck in the mud, but even still they're winning the fights. Come back with another. Yedajay. There'll be some hope that maybe he can retrieve this player, but it's more so going to be come back on the swing.
Oh, he could
a little
res.
bit risky.
Oh, he actually
and now
gets
he's
it in
put
time.
this into a
No way.
disadvantage. Maybe some over-aggression there, leaving
Big knife
alone.
Huge over-aggression, Tom. You know that that player is down on the ground. A mistake gets him back in the game, and look at what Prox has to do now. A 1v2.
He got another
They know he's still on the
smoke
site.
off.
He needs this pick cleanly. He pulls through the smoke. Prox has a real chance.
Oh my goodness, dude, this is so close. Okay, I will say, like the worst possible run for FUT to win. It's an armor rebuy. It's 4 guns to rebuy. Everyone's money's low. Like if they lose this, they're eco again.
Accuracy of this guy is genuinely scary.
Do you think they'll just be happy to win this round?
Hitting those headshots. It does kind of feel like a...
Yeah, he actually got revealed and then used it. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
it's like he just like, I'm dead anyway.
his thought process was already, he wanted to use it.
Not realizing that
But yeah, it is rough.
It's definitely a mistake from comeback and Prox.
But I do feel like when I watch defense with FUT, their like macro is really off. The amount of times that I see like one person committing or just playing on site, and then everyone else is just like off the site.
Bring them down.
They never like play together on defense.
He can slide into angles. Mr. Fallen safely behind a trip at least. Be good for now. Shock darts going to the standard trip positions, but they're in different spots now. Comeback close to running into one. He's heard it. He knows it's there, and it's not there anymore. Vinny's lost his life. The side of mates. They have the advantage to work with. Comeback, judge in hand, up close. He's got a great spot. The jump shots eventually land. The 3 versus 4
oh
to
my
work
goodness,
with.
they're gonna lose this one as well.
Zeus a little early on the flank.
This smoke has caused them issues, and right back through it he goes. But even still, it's only a 1-for-1.
Jesus, what's going on, man?
Leaving his teammates in that post. Kamik still with a stun to play with, but probably not going to pull it out in this position. The flash doesn't quite connect, but even still, he can't land the shots quick enough. Cracks with an immediate
every round
headshot
FUT
after his
win
teammate
is
goes
so
down.
close.
FUT are going to make that retake stick.
Solid work from FUT. I think Zeus a little ahead of the pack there. They're not quite ready to dive out of spawn, but
Jaws, hello mate.
still managed to land it in the end.
Of course, dude, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Trap
Thanks
wasn't
for
even
that.
activated. I think Mini did run into it, but he didn't end up being deleted or being revealed. Straight spams through the smoke to give them that chance. Straight on the comeback comes through so quickly, and there was definitely a chance for Kamik there. But the jump caught him off guard. 5th now for FUT. They could be leading by more. This is the recovery you need
dude,
to see.
9 people can't buy next. This is awesome. This is such an important round. 9 people at a 5-4, it's so rare.
This has been a gun with high value. Rolling Thunder available for Kamik. Actually, it's going to be sent through immediately. I believe it's been dodged. Well, not the prettiest of sprays.
Good damage though. It's a little bit of damage. 3 holding back sight. Ooh, was a spike.
They're swinging the full side of FUT.
And you still had Omen Flash.
In 1v3 duels. Now, Prox does have his ult. He could look to steal that spike again, but I think FUT should have made this realization. Yeah, they're going to try and block it.
I believe 3 players stood there.
Lovely. Second go at it. They tried it first
At
time.
least now,
They're a little bit late to it this time.
But after the knife hit him, they know that he's around
Great
this
shot.
area and
He's
see
looking
that.
at
No slouch on the
Would
operator.
love to see it. It looked like he was
He's just
looking to
secured the
mark it.
round. Crocs should just be saving this weapon. 30 seconds, spike to be retrieved. At least 3 players on the
30
site.
seconds left.
Yeah, dude, you might as well just save
Doesn't
this.
have a chance
Team's
of
got no
winning
money.
this. Yeah, he will just sit down on the A side, carry it forward.
Oh, it's going to be FUT to extend their lead. It seems to be that they should have been in this advantageous
10
position.
seconds
Not
left.
quite like the first map where it
You
definitely
can
felt
grab
like
it now.
Mates had
Yeah, but
their
they're just going to
number,
shoot you.
with a few errors mixed in. I'll say as well, it's been like, Comeback obviously is this super explosive, aggressive player, but it definitely feels like sometimes he's out on his own, especially in early stages of the round. Like, it's basically him in a 1v1. I also feel like some of the post-plant scenarios, it's like
Lexi, hello.
he's still super aggressive, even in
How you doing?
3v3. So I wonder if that's something that maybe will change over time, because it does feel like, yeah, it's like these. It's like you want him to take the space, that's fine, but I think in the
I have
round
already.
4, where they had a
I did today.
3v3 post-plant, he goes sliding in and trades 1-for-1. I feel like that actually benefits the defense more than it benefits mates.
Yeah, in terms of getting to the site before that plant is down.
Delete the message.
out the
Yeah,
defense, but
exactly.
He said, I mean, I
Less
did it
attackers
about
to play off of each other.
2 hours ago, so maybe he
It's
hasn't
much
checked.
easier to start connecting those dots. A timeout called here by Gentlemates. Squad that had 4 rounds in a row, one of them gifted by Mr. Faldon with a little oopsie.
Well, and the 2v4.
Yeah,
Trust me, I don't know.
2v4
Do
where
you?
got a 4K.
It's
yeah,
for you
yeah,
to
you're
answer.
right.
So it has been like the sort of blips and clutch scenarios. I feel like FUT, obviously FUT also had the round that they won where comebacks swings and then they end up winning that, what was technically a 1v2.
Yeah, it might take a
because
little
the
bit.
player was
It's
down
normally
and
pretty
got
fast,
picked
guys.
back up. So I think both sides have had those sort of shakier moments at times throughout this match, but I think FUT are rightfully in the lead.
I need this. Thank you.
But now, though, the purchase really does revolve around that superstar Turkish youngster once again. Come back
Ened
12 and 10.
still
He's
with
being given a
Op.
rifle to try and win
Pulls
this
them down
round.
to the eco, like we said. Hero gun was saved, and they throw the hero gun over to comeback.
Lotus on the horizon,
And
if
they had a
FUT do
timeout,
manage
so
to
what is
pull
the
this one
strat?
through. Still have to win that next map after bombing out of their own pick. Things are already looking a damn sight better here. Pistol round
Dude,
helps
that
out
is
those
such an early use of the
scorelines being a
Omen
little bit
Flash.
more in favor of that defensive side.
He's freely using the Omen Flash on that one, that's for sure.
The op of CNED certainly hasn't gone quiet in this series, even on that first map. This time mates will avoid him. Taking it up through middle, which is now wide open. 4 players moving to the B site, ready for the big blitz, but it comes in elsewhere.
Gotta go. Stop it.
Pressure.
Playing off
Now
sight,
rests on
double kill
Yedojay's
trip.
shoulders.
I'd say double kill trip.
Can't
Only
go
one
down
of them
without at
is a
least
kill trip,
taking one
really,
of
with the
them down.
positioning. They deal with it pretty good. They get the
Sounds already
spike
destroyed.
down.
Yeah, they
I
get
mean,
the
it's not too bad for the
post-bar
eco.
Pretty much for free. Now, obviously the weaponry advantage is
planted.
firmly with one side. Pop flash out, come back, aggressive. He's found himself 2, but
A good
the
flash.
entirety
At
of
least
the
everyone was
squad
together.
has fallen
It's probably
in
the best
meantime.
best round I've seen from FUT in
Has
terms of
even
being
revealed
together on
exactly
defense.
where Bekash is. This should be a done deal.
Well, thanks to the patience of Yedojay, walking through this smoke, a death sentence. Mates locked in at 4 still as FUT climb up to 7. You do look at Yedojay there, plenty of players would make the mistake going too early, but the call, wait for the flash, swing on the back of it together, and even with comeback, a resilient performance tucked in that corner. The other kills had already swung the other way. Mates come into this final one with just a single ultimate, the Neural Theft for Mini, online. For FUT, plenty
Yeah,
to
FUT have
fall
got good
back on.
ults.
We've got the Showstopper again. We've
Might
got
be
the
good for
null
8 here.
command from Krax's KO,
Give this done.
and also a Neural Theft. Defense certainly looking likely to
Set
take this 8 to
strat.
4. It's an early
a
Showstopper.
Jing
He's
special.
got players right around the corner. He fires it a little
Tucked
shallow.
around the box.
Kamek
Got
survives
44
on
HP on that
44.
one.
Now takes the
Oi,
space and prize
gets
that
the
Zeus
kill on
wasn't ready for.
44.
Alright,
That's
it's a bold
huge.
fight to
And they
take
did
when
give
you're
them a
that low on
body
HP,
to
but
use the ult.
confidence definitely still there for mates. 7-5 half.
Yeah, and they can see that
Definitely
one's
not a
over
death
towards A on his own.
Silencing
And
Zeus
CNED had
early
his
once
op out.
more, but CNED
You know, I mean, you would know it
one under
anyway. But
pressure. He's been great so far.
dude, how was that a
Okay.
leg shot?
I think it was a leg shot to start, but it doesn't matter. The trade is immediate from Vekaj. Now it comes down to just 3, but already somewhat equalized. I don't know if they'll be able to get the res back in.
Spike
And
planted.
no smokes to get that done. Even then, it would be risky. The drone coming through is about to detect Mr. Fallen. He tries to take down the Sova. Player with the drone in hand at that moment, but he can't find him, safely tucked away. Yedege now by his side. It's time for the retake. Hunter's Fury put through. Using it up before the half is over. He gets his weapon out to trade as Mini gets contact. The trade doesn't come through though. It's Yedege with 2.
Damn,
and
how are they
again,
winning that?
this A site belongs
Yedege
to
had a couple of
Yedege,
nice rounds
and the
on him.
lead belongs to FUT. 8-4 at the halftime.
Yeah, a fantastic recovery.
Oh, there's some
I think
scrappy
after
rounds,
the way
dude.
this half
Some really, really
started,
scrappy
the
rounds.
3-0 and then losing 4 rounds in a row in fairly shaky fashion. FUT have definitely
Sova,
proven
yeah,
that,
he didn't
okay,
commit.
this
So
is
it's
a
like he
solid
kind of
map
baited
for us.
them in with the
Anything
ult.
looking a little bit better
Because he's
than what
expecting
we
them to
saw
swing on
their
default,
own
right,
map
after he
choice.
ults, because you know that he then can't swing off
With
the
a whole lot
contact.
still to do in
And
this
then the
series
swing
if they
didn't
want to get off
come.
to a good start.
And then his
It's
mate
nice
on
to see.
default shot, and he didn't commit.
Well, that's the half over and done with. We will have a short break while we wait for the second. And in the meantime,
The ult was
we're gonna
okay. The
throw
ult was
it
okay
over
because
to
Infuria's
Yinsu.
going to bait them to swing out as well.
So I believe she's going to be doing
I
a little
just wanna see
interview
him
for
commit
us at the
after.
halftime. And a good spot for it as well, with mates leading 1-0 and coming into this second half needing an inspiring comeback. It's been a tough one so far. It's been a difficult battle. They had that 4-round streak. They had a couple of rounds that were kind of gifted to them. Hopefully there'll be some inspiring words coming out of Squeezy from Gentlemates.
What
who
happened
is
to
standing
Atta?
by
I mean, they just removed him, right? I think that was it.
Well,
They
if
just
you've
removed
been
him and
enjoying
replaced
what
him with,
Gentlemates are doing on the
CNED.
server today, then you have these two partially to thank for
Yeah,
it.
these are the
Welcome
owners,
back,
right? 2
Squeezy
out
and
of 3.
Brox, to the VCT EMEA arena. How are we doing?
Really good, and you?
I'm very good. I think you're going to sell a lot of jerseys with this roster. I think we're loving what they were bringing on map 1 and here, but it is a big risk, right, to change 3 players ahead of stage 2. So what's the reason behind this?
What's the reason? We have to change many things in the roster because we did a really bad split one, actually. So we had to reach for new players who wants to win and who wants to work a lot, because you have to work a lot to play on this stage and to win some matches. Every team is so strong, I think, this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we reached to many of players, and finally we have Comeback, we have Vekaj, we have Prox, and we are really, really happy to have them.
You could have just stopped at 1 superstar. How'd you manage to get 3?
I don't know. Our staff did a good work. They did a good job to pick the players. We were just buying them, and I don't know what to say. They did a good work. That's it. And we're just lucky to have them, and just enjoying the moment.
And how important is it for you guys to not just make it to Paris, because, you know, we're going to France, but also to stay alive, to make sure I see you two again next year?
We are afraid, you know. We hope we will make it.
We love Valorant.
But it's a long pass.
Exactly.
But we will do it at the end.
Yeah, if there's anyone that can do it right now, it's these boys behind us. So thank you for joining me, and let's hope we can close it out
We
for
hope.
the second half.
We hope.
Let's go, baby.
Well, some inspiring words there from the booth. Perhaps mates can
Is this
make
the
it happen.
co-owners?
4 rounds
I think
on the
there's
board
3 of
after
them.
the first half.
Squeezy's
This
like the
map
main guy.
certainly, I mean, if you swap the
Call of
picks
Duty guy.
around and don't tell me, I
I was about to say,
I
it's
would
not
believe
looking
it.
great, is it?
Not on this map. Not on the first half, at least. But Tom, it's not
Should have gone
over
in
yet.
first half.
Dude, it must be scary watching your own org,
Their pistols have been
knowing that if
pretty
you
solid.
don't get to
They
playoffs,
lost
you're just
here,
out
they
of
went 3-0 down with the
franchising.
second round force buy not working
Can't
out.
even play
And
Ascension.
if that doesn't happen, maybe it's a completely
Pretty
different
rough.
game. But it did feel like the rounds given to mates were errors
Well, you know
on the
what?
side of FUT.
I don't live.
Chat,
in
where are we
ifs,
with the pistols?
buts, or
2-1.
maybes. I live in absolutes, and it is going to be that aggressive B main push. Already, though, it's CNED to start. Comeback doesn't like that. He's the Turkish star of new, but it's the Turkish star of old that started off this round.
Damage done, though. Mr. Fallen and CNED vulnerable to some spams. Mates' response to losing that control is to fight for middle. But there are players waiting for them here. Zeus catches the
Squeezy's
angle,
actually
the
not the Call
headshot
of
as
Duty
well,
guy, the
but
others
Mates
are.
respond
Okay.
in kind. Zeus on the floor. CNET and Mr. Fallen both right low.
Oh,
Come
the
back
timing.
now in the same boat, but he's able to drop the
Dude, they should be so fine with the
sliver of health
retake
that
here,
was
right?
left on CNET.
It's a bold strategy.
They got
Maybe not one
stunned,
I
double
necessarily
flash from
agree with
breach.
them. It seemed like Comeback had exactly the same idea.
Guys, why are you all
Swinging
facing
back
before
in
we've
while
used any
low.
util?
The
That's
reveal is going to
really
tell them that there was a
bad.
player on that corner. I think they already knew that. It's whether or not they'll know that Yedege is sat in this corner. Another aggressive position. They've cleared it. They know he's here, but dealing with him has been another
Damn, dude,
problem
it's a
altogether.
3v4
2 for
on
2
site.
for FUT
They get
in this
recon
second
in
map,
3
and they are
seconds.
running away with it
They
just
have a
as their
stun,
opponents did on their
2
choice.
flashes.
Well, I guess
They
those
use a
pistol
stun
round
and they
win
peek
percentages
before
aren't
the
gonna change
recon.
much for Mates after
And they're
all.
just sat
We'll be back down
with
to
2
43%
flashes.
at this point. Big match to increase it by 1. Doesn't last very long. Nice stuff from FUT, and that is a terrible sign for what's to come for Gentlemates. This being their map pick, losing both pistols, going 3-0 down to start out the previous, losing 5 rounds in a row to close out that previous half as well. But it was a forced fight in round 2 for Mates last time. Now they'll go for a more conventional purchase. The Marshal's the only thing
Yeah,
invested
Mini gets to
into.
go at it now.
It's not quite lost, but the player
What do we got?
revealed
5
it
map
is.
Lotus?
But it's still, so far this game, that Zeus
What do you think
hasn't
about
been
Krax's
there
agent
individually.
pool? I mean, it's always
And
been a
that's the
bit
one
of a
thing that
worry.
worries me when we get to map 3, is that if you get him online for FUT, I don't think it matters so much what's on the other side, especially with that we've seen good plays from CNED throughout the series. Mr. Farland's looked good in this map.
Krax,
bar
yeah, I
the
mean,
one round that we
he's
won't
one of the
talk about.
better, or at least the
and then
best
was
in
decent on the last
EMEA
map
in
as
terms
well.
of...
So this is starting to get very dangerous
terms
for
of
me.
KO.
As I said, like for FUT, it's about a road
It's
back
EMEA's
to
Nismo,
champs.
yeah, a little
Over
bit.
the team that has made it in the past. And
Again, if you
always
lean
been
into the strengths, I
competitive.
think it's okay.
For Mates, it's a very different road.
The
Champs
good news
would be
about it is not many
wonderful.
people
It
play like
keeps them in the
perma
league.
KOs, so they can't get like great practice against
But
it.
even just looking at top 8, that wasn't something they managed when it came
Wow,
to the
it's
last.
good info. He did great to get
Yedege,
1.
he has
Send
lost
it over
his
towards
pistol,
here. The only upgrade
but
they
he's
get is a
probably won
ghost.
his team the round. I don't think they're going to be pushing that elbow again.
It's not
30
quite a
seconds
totem
left.
pole, more a
Spike
pyramid.
planted.
The pyramid scheme works
Maybe a
out
tower?
in favor of Mates. It could be.
An Eiffel one. He
Wow.
got an Eiffel in that round.
That was
You
really awful.
didn't see the extra layer,
I
did you?
didn't, no.
You were like, well, obviously. I saw it in your eyes. And now I see pain. And that's exactly what I enjoy. More pain for the side of Mates in this one. Zeus starting to wake up.
There.
God of Thunder has been dormant.
Going down to the spike for play.
Yanni, right? Is that how I say that with the prime? Thank you so
Stone
much for the
goes
5
through to
months, bro.
keep them
Appreciate
around,
you.
but no, it won't be doing anything. They're already well and truly out of here. I thought for a second he was going to just commit the aftershock.
But he did.
It's not to be, thankfully. Saving those credits for the
Okay, the
next
bonus is
double digits
looking lovely.
on the side of FUT.
Great bonus.
A strong start to this second half when they already had the lead 8-4. And now Mates find themselves in a very similar position to where they put FUT after half number 1.
Even more confused by
Over
foot
on
pick
Bind.
bind.
The climb
I wonder
back
if they
is
just
steep,
like
and
forgot
it's
most of their
looking
stuff on defense.
like FUT will be taking us to Lotus.
So I can't imagine it looked like that in Prague.
Same pings at top mid.
Okay, shock to break the trip behind. It's going to at least create a little bit of pressure that they're maybe going to push, especially if they want to push over towards A.
Shock Dart's been
Oh,
sent
dude, we've been
through
seeing
to
this
destroy
quite a
the
lot.
trip,
This one
but
on
they
the
are
bonus is
immediately
lovely.
splitting.
TP, look how
CNET
early he is
behind
here.
them and they
Ah,
have
it's great. It's a shame about the
no idea.
shots.
He's still at
But
least
the
got
trades
one.
are good
The
here.
trade was there.
Yeah,
It's
leak
fine.
out smoke
Don't need
into
a slow-mo
TP around the
replay, but
corner.
We might need one of this. It's coming to fight
Spike
two.
planted.
Neither of them connected. Leaving a 2v3 scenario where FUT gonna get aggressive again.
Have a
They're
double
walking
swing
into
or
the
just double
firing
swing?
squad, but somehow
The
it's
stinger,
there.
bro.
Enemy remaining.
She has found a double. This round isn't making sense in terms of who's winning the fights. Oh, Yedege
Dodged it. Dodged that paranoia perfectly. He knows now the players on the left side, has the info to work with. Smoke down. The tap
low
comes through from
HP.
Prox. He's going to take it to half. Surely not sticking it all the way, but Yedege grows suspicious. The spam in. Now Prox has the info. The second tap. Yedege sprays. He's running
played
low
it real
now.
calm.
Prox reads that perfectly.
Played it really, really calm.
A much-needed round for mates, but it's so damn costly.
Dude, it's insanely costly.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I love the strat though. The strat's so nice. The double send on top mid with Omen TP.
From Yedege, not even at like that short of range.
Yeah, I seen there's gonna be a low gutted that you can just end it here.
Trading it out, and then the Kamek double spray down, which I'll be
FUT
honest
screamed
with you,
against Giants clearly. I mean, yeah, I wonder which one of them did it fast.
15 minutes. It is not
That's definitely one of those strats that is used in scrims, and then someone's like, "Damn, we'll take that." It's a great bonus. I think Giants were using it for their eco, right?
Everything that he can find.
Gotta change his res and forget his lineups. Who would do that? Double digits.
Wait, I missed that. Were they talking about what I think they were talking about?
They're stuck here for now. Mates win 2 more.
I had the end
like
of it. It sounded
game.
like.
Already pushing.
If they lose 2 more, it's almost done.
It sounded
That's
like a
true,
classic.
Tom. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The credits running low for the side of FUT, so a real chance to connect that double, to put it 10-7, bring this back into the realms of possibility for the defensive side.
Yeah.
Okay, smoke top mid, especially if the round before they just create a lot of pressure over towards top mid. We've got a flash tether over the top smoke. The 3 pass and goes to clear middle, and then they smoke here, and then you should have a free path over towards B. It was nice.
Already. A lot of space taken. A couple of kill trips set up, hoping to catch someone that they can spray onto. Nade going over the top, really nice. Gonna force Mini all the way back, but it's the shots from Becca.
Dude, I've never seen a 6-person duel like that, like in that angle. Incredible trades.
Back to get the spike. It's gonna be just a fire.
Whoa, that is impressive. Bro, every bullet hit the body there.
Maybe one nail in the coffin.
I don't know if that flash even connected on them. It looked like they were both playing anti.
I think they were. Yeah, I don't think it did connect onto anyone. He just won the fight.
6 people make it 10, yeah.
Catch it in the replay. This is the only battleground we essentially saw.
That's a nice second shot.
This one set of stairs, having all of the duels, CNET, both barrels proving deadly. But yeah, it's just that spray down. They waited for the flash. They swung off the back of it, but they cannot win the duel.
It's whoever commits there, basically.
Oh, they're calling a timeout here, man, but it's almost just leaving them stewing.
Yeah, they got no money.
In what's in front of them.
They got no money.
No credits for this round, as you said. That should be 12, and then 7
Gonna probably
in a row
deal with the
needed.
mid-pressure a little bit differently.
This defensive side hasn't looked dominant. It hasn't looked solid. It's going to have to be a different game played by this squad.
But that's the thing, you're looking at Cracks currently 18, 10, and 10, CNET 18 and 12, Yetege 14 and 9. Like, unless you somehow pull off a miracle in this round, I don't believe they're going to win 7 in a row. Like, I think when FUT are on individually, someone will get them across the line. As we've seen in a lot of these rounds, there's been a lot of clutch scenarios.
Two teams get relegated,
like CNET with a double, Cracks them with a double.
I think that's right.
And on the other side, okay, like Mini had his moments here and there. Comeback has been decent.
I'm pretty confident that's right.
I feel like he's won them a lot of fights, but then also over-peaked in quite a few scenarios that have ended up letting rounds slip away. It could have been a closer game, but
I will find
as I said, it isn't. And now, well, Mini's going to try and be the hero. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I think if anybody was going to pull off one of these clutch rounds, he's probably the name that I would suggest, but it's a big ask.
You got to hope on the power of the numbers on the other side of the map, but even now you can see that the net is being spread thin by mates, assuming that the play is coming towards B, but it's a default for FUT. They know that they're possibly up against the force
hero gun, but eco everywhere else.
Mixed bag. These are not the rounds to make mistakes in. On the cusp of victory, a more dominant victory than what they were dealt.
IGL, yeah, IGL says, don't worry guys, I'll win you this round.
Going into Lotus, that can hold a lot of value to have the wind in the sails.
Shadows traveling. Here.
CNET already has spotted a victim.
If he stuck around there, he might have got a double swing.
Cracks with the lineup. They've also thrown a season as well.
Okay, so knife over towards A with Prowler fake. But dude, look at the read from mates.
But to be fair to mates, they have read it as a ruse. They have got this spot on.
Mini saw the knife being thrown out. He saw it thrown from
They
the B
have.
side of mid.
Do they even have enough time
Didn't
to
see anybody
rotate?
cross
I think so.
afterwards. The immediate call was to rotate in. Now there's 5
Maybe
players
through
here.
mid.
This fake has played against the hand of FUT. It's a solid opening for Mini, but Yedajay down below. He's able to double it.
Bro, CNET is doing bits in these rounds.
No shields, at most a light shield on the
I tell
other
you what,
side, and that's
CNET
a
is
field
fragging
day
out heavy
for
though.
CNET Sniper.
Some of his stuff needs work,
There
but I
he
think
is.
that was always expected.
CNET himself.
I've seen that himself.
the crowd.
The Omen. It never would have been said. If I'd said that a year ago, you would have called me crazy, but he's currently 21 and 12. Playing the Omen sniper a lot of the time. I'm honestly surprised. Like, we saw him get caught out with Util earlier. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen that more with the way that he's playing, but it has been working. 12 to 5.
21 to 12 though. What a beast.
A group that definitely seems tough on paper, especially for playoffs being crucial for mates. A victory here versus a
Omen
changing tide of
okay,
FUT.
didn't
Without
stick
a
it.
captain going would be huge, but this map is looking like a bridge too far.
Well, it's so much needed as well. Like, obviously, they commit Null Command and From the Shadows previously, Neural Theft as
The
well.
12-5 from
Showstopper
Sunset,
about to
yeah,
be
never
online.
forget.
Coming into next round, it will be. They've got credits to purchase up in the next. Zeus will have Showstopper. if
There
they
must
win
have
this
events the
one.
teams do scrims on stage
It's not
now.
just about winning 1 or 2. It's 7 in a row for Gentlemates. That could be 2 full old cycles on the other side. 2 big rounds that FUT can play with. For mates, consistency has never been more important than here and now.
And as said, with the way that the individuals are currently playing, this is dangerous. This
Yeah,
is
he gets really
dangerous.
close.
Come back. Okay, they're going to have to break the trip, so at least that gives Mini a warning sign.
I'm nervous for
Back
seeing
into
it,
the
man.
corner is something you'd expect to be cleared, but he still wins the fight anyway.
I could feel
That's
that a
gun
mile off.
retrieved. They believed in him to hold it in the last round. This time he gave them an
Really?
advantage already. It's going to be the showstopper thrown into play. Zeus, you'd expect him to win that fight, and he does.
But he did
Level
good, he only
again.
tanked 1 bullet as well.
Neck and neck. This time keeps on ticking. It's
No,
Gentlemates
they
that
just
need
took
to
all this
fight their
space and
way
their
back into the
3-person push
site.
from here, they might be
They've
done.
given FUT
The
control
great
there.
flash
They've
push
waited.
through.
Their courtesy. Running low as they fight tooth and nail. Down to a 2v2. Both players low, but a totem
Great
pole
shot,
stacked
man.
up. Yedajay, so reliable in these moments. The tap from Kamek. He swings wide, tries to catch him off, but Yedajay, he saw the shoulder. He knows that that defuse isn't being stuck, and he's got the info again. Phenomenal play by Yedajay as he uses
That
the
was sick.
clock to his
Okay, 2
advantage.
one-sided
It
maps,
is
and
13
somehow it was
to
the
5.
opposite of what they actually
Dominant
picked.
showing From FUT on their opponent's
good at their
map pick.
opponent's map.
We need to go all the way to map 3.
Either the veto was backwards.